today, from Empower Field at Mile High in Denver, it's Week 11 of the NFL on EA Sports. Prescott and the Denver Broncos versus Tua Tagovailoa and the Los Angeles Chargers.
We find ourselves at the foot of the Rockies, Denver, Colorado, for this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Los Angeles Chargers and the Denver Broncos. And hello again, everyone. Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. And, Charles, we look at this Bronco team. They come in feeling good after back-to-back victories. Meanwhile, for our visitors, the Chargers, we're in November now, so this is where you... And off we go from Denver. Here's Richie James on the return. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. So here are the Broncos now for their opening drive. They are led out by their 27-year-old quarterback, a two-time Pro Bowler. It's Dak Prescott.
And it felt like in watching the game tape, he got everyone involved last week.
He was a manager.
He really was. That's a great way to put it because they ran the ball some, they threw it accurately. One touchdown pass, so he didn't, break the bank doing that, but he didn't throw any interceptions. That's the bottom line. That's why a defense loves a quarterback like that. Doesn't put them in bad situations.
Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's second down.
It's 2nd and 8.
On play action, Prescott. Got an open man, the tight end, Jarwin. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up third down.
Now 3rd and...
Prescott from the gun on 3rd. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Throwing back across his body. Picked off at the 38. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. So excellent starting field position here for the Chargers. They'll be led out by the second quarterback chosen back in April from Alabama, Tua Tagovailoa.
You talk about the pause that refreshes. I think it's come at a perfect time of the year for them, hasn't it? The season is starting to wind down, got a little bit of a break. But how about the guy calling the signals? He's got to be excited about that because now he didn't just get a game plan for 1 week. He's able to work on it for 2 weeks. I can't wait to see if they have anything special in store for him today.
Line of scrimmage, the 24. This is 2nd and 6. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. A nickel set defensively for the Broncos here on 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
Chargers 3, Broncos nothing.
In the end, the opening drive, Charles, does yield points. Maybe not the touchdown that they wanted, though.
Yeah, but bottom line, they wanted to get something out of that drive, and they did that. 3 points, they won't turn that down at all.
Richie James.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, only gave up 3 points off of that, so it shouldn't be a difficult hole to overcome.
It really shouldn't, as long as they're not listening to the chatter coming from the other side, because when you throw a pick, look, I know defensive backs, they have a tendency to be a little bit loud after they take one away, or they also have a tendency to gamble a little bit more, thinking they'll get a second one. Maybe they can take advantage of that with some double moves.
It's a first down on a gain of 10. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Running from the gun, Johnson. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. It's another 10 yards on that one and another first down.
That's another Broncos first down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
They stay on the ground on first with Johnson. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. 3 yards to go on 2nd down, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. Jumbo set.
Up 2nd and 3 at the Chargers 40.
Now this throw caught left side.
That's enough.
And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
A first carry for Leonard Fournette. He's able to work free for about 6 down to the 18.
Fournette, the ball carrier, brought down at the 18-yard line. It's a pickup of 6.
On 2nd down, here's Fournette. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Leonard Fournette, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Broncos have taken the lead. Solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
Yeah, some might say that the guys on the offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach who called it marrying up, meaning when you get on a guy, you just stay right there. Each guy has his own assignment. That allowed the runner to make the big move towards the end zone.
And this is up and good to make it 7-3. So this drive spans 7 plays. And the man who finished it off with a run into the end zone, Leonard Fournette. Format descended away now following the touchdown. And this carries into the end zone. And this will be a touchback, no return for Ayuk.
At their own 25.
The Chargers get set to go here for their 2nd drive. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. Tua wants to throw it on 2nd down. And the Broncos get there and take him down. Dwayne Smoot make that now 8 sacks for him on the season.
3rd and 15.
On 3rd and long, it's Tagovailoa. And incomplete here to bring up 4th down as the rookie couldn't haul it in.
Quarterback.
That makes him now 0 for 2 here in the 1st quarter on 3rd down conversions.
And now they'll look to their defense because they need them to step up so they don't fall further behind here in the early going.
So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Broncos take over, 1st down and 10. And they'll start the drive on the ground with Johnson. And he'll muscle his way up to the 43 for a pickup of right around 5.
Johnson, the ball carrier. The tackle made by Bobby Okereke. It's a gain of 5.
They keep it on the ground. This time it's Fournette. Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage.
Leonard Fournette on the carry. He was brought down by Malik Harrison.
Prescott from the gun. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off around the 41. And he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line.
Intercepted by the Chargers. They'll take over
1st quarter, and now he already has 2 interceptions.
Yeah, he's got to guard against being tentative from this point forward, though. He's got to still make the right reads, make the proper throws. I've seen guys in this league throw 4 interceptions in a game and win. He's got to understand, put it behind you, keep pressing forward.
L.A. readies for its next possession. It's been an awfully slow start for them. This is their 3rd possession. They don't have a 1st down yet.
So that means they have to change up what they're doing, and for some teams, it's a change in tempo, usually moving it to more up-tempo type of an offense just to try and change their fortunes right now. What they've been doing so far isn't working. Maybe they'll do that.
15.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. from the gun, it's Tua. Looking for Ayuk, and he's got him. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. A gain of 6 there on first. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
Broncos 29-yard line.
And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. Emmanuel Ogbah that time able to drop him for a loss.
It's 3rd down. 3rd and...
Out of the gun on 3rd down, here's Tua. And this one caught by Delaney Walker. And this is going to be another 1st down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos 21. That was no 3rd and 2. That was 3rd and 16, but they get the conversion anyway. Tagovailoa working out of the gun.
One of the advantages of zone defense, as I remember it, is being able to see the play develop in front of you. One of the disadvantages, when they find those levels where they can hit you with it. Sometimes behind the corner and in front of the safety, it makes it tough to defend.
And he's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34. Mario Addison make that now 8 sacks for him on the season.
12 yards. And it's 3rd.
Tua sets up to pass it. That's caught by Penny. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. A gain of 9, not enough, and it's 4th down. And just in general, Charles, on a play like that, how tough is it for the defense to account for a running back essentially being a receiver downfield?
It's very difficult, especially if the running back has skills like a receiver, and you're aware of that before the game even begins. So throughout your practice sessions, you're going to want to be aware of him. Where is he lining up? What can he do? What kind of damage can he do to us downfield? And who can match up with him without weakening our overall defense? You're exactly right. It's a tough task to match up to him.
He takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
At their own 26.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want it. And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes.
A loss of 10 yards on the play. It's now 3rd down.
3rd and long for Prescott. And it's hauled in by Austin Hooper. And he's got daylight. It's a foot race. And they finally do get him, but not before he reaches the 27.
That's good.
A big play there on the catch and run. And even 60 yards.
The 27-yard line.
Prescott looks to throw on first. And finding the tight end, Hooper. Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
On the pickup. 2nd and 6.
From the gun, a run for Johnson. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this 1st quarter. After one, a 1-point game, 7-6.
Chargers 6.
They'll try and run forward with Fournette. And he'll take this from the 9 down to about the 7.
Fournette on the carry.
The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal.
2 brings up 2nd and goal.
They'll give Fournette another crack. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line.
Fournette, again, the ball carrier.
Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal.
A gain of 5 yards brings up.
They'll try to punch it in with Fournette. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a Bronco touchdown. Leonard Fournette with his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Broncos push further out in front. And always a good first half when you can hit pay dirt twice.
And it never hurts to have that good feeling as the game moves on. Just think about halftime. If if that's all he gets, he'll just sit there at the half and think, all right, 2 already. I can get some more. And it'll be encouraging his offensive line to create some space.
And it's up. It's good. Our score, 14-6. So that drive goes 8 plays. And the man who finished it off with a run into the end zone, Leonard Fournette. Format to send it away now following the touchdown. Brandon Ayuk returning it. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
Ayuk on the return. The Chargers take over.
Tua Tagovailoa in the offense heading back out. And I guess the question, Charles, is what's the formula for keeping him better protected? Because as we see, the protection, it struggled.
And normally what you get is renewed determination. When the big guy gets hit, that usually sparks people. Hey, we can't let this happen anymore. They take it personally. He's not supposed to be on the ground, but that hasn't been the case so far in this game. So maybe they've got to figure out how do they get rid of the ball faster to help out the offensive line so he doesn't get hit as much.
And we'll see if they can keep him off the ground now going forward.
Complete to Delaney Walker.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Here's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. 14 yards is the pickup there, and a Charger first down.
Gain of 14. First down, Chargers.
They fake the handoff. Now Tua. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. DJ Chark, first-time Pro Bowler, the intended receiver. And it's second down.
Up 2nd and 10.
Throwing now is Tagovailoa. He gets it to his running back, Rashad Penny. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Los Angeles.
They keep it with Penny on first down. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5.
The ball carrier.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting.
And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown.
Complete to number 17,
DJ Chark, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Chargers are within a 2-point conversion of tying this game. Well, with that touchdown pass, I'm going to bring up a point from earlier in the year. Some of the fans were saying, when do we turn to the rookie? Well, he's looking pretty good right now.
Yeah, I love the fact that the fans are bringing that up because I'm not the head coach, okay? So he's got to deal with it. But I think it's a legitimate question. With the way their season is going, I think now is the time to turn the page and let him get some starts before this seagame is over.
Bullet good on the extra point, and the lead is cut to 1 at 14-13. So we're back to a 1-point game now as the kickoff comes. Taken about 7 yards deep. And we see James, he will not return it, and they'll bring it out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
It's a first down on a gain of 10. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Running on first down is Fournette, but he can only manage a yard or so before he's brought down.
Nick Bosa on the stop. 1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
On 2nd and 9, Prescott. He'll set up the screen to Fournette. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
That's good.
They ran that one well, and not only did they pick up a nice chunk of yardage on the screen, they sent a message to the defense. Rush the passer all you want, but you better be careful. We can hit you going back the other direction.
And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 46-yard line.
On 2nd and 12, Prescott. Oh, Prescott stripped and picked up by the Chargers. Past the 20. And they are going to score on the fumble return. Touchdown, LA. And Charles, look at the big fella. What a rumble that was. Not only to scoop it, but then take it the rest of the way for the touchdown.
And now you know they're going to have to hear about it from now on. The defensive backs, he's going to want to run with them, do their drills, the whole deal. He thinks he's the pace setter now.
It doesn't matter what happens in practice this week, he's smiling. Here's Bullock now for the extra point. And that'll make this a 6-point game. So not only the cough up, but then the pickup on the other side, the scoop, and the score the other way. The fumble return for a touchdown. Taken in the end zone. And we see James, he will not return it, and they'll bring it out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go.
And in just about every game we see, partner, what do we do when we look at the stat sheet? We go right to
the turnover differential.
Without a doubt, because when we see that, that pretty much tells the tale of the game. And I know there's still plenty of time to go, but you've got to take care of the football in order to win it.
15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. They stay on the ground. This time it's Johnson. And he'll take this up over the 40 to about the 41.
Taken down.
Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Now Leonard Fournette. And he is going to lose yardage here. It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10.
He was brought down by
the Broncos on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. And incomplete. A disappointing drop there defensively by the rookie. And now 4th down.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
So possession goes over here on the punt. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over. On first down, Tagovailoa. And he'll hit his tight end, Walker. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Now this one over the middle into the hands of his tight end, complete.
Tagovailoa's pass.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
It's a gain of 6. First down, Chargers.
Here's Tagovailoa to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete.
Tagovailoa's pass.
Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
It's a gain.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. He's airing it out from, and this is caught at the 20. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. It's a gain of 34.
A gain of 34.
Big plays are starting to become the trend here in this first half, and everything that they've tried has worked. And there's another example right there.
Penny, a first down carry. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18.
The ball carrier.
Emmanuel Ogbah there on the stop.
Brought him down. 2 yards on the pickup.
On 2nd down, here's Penny.
At the 18.
And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15. A gain of 3.
Penny, the ball carrier.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
A 3-yard pickup. And
Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman, both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a first down.
I think a lot of people ask the same question all the time. Why do we see so many slants in the red zone? Well, the windows are tighter. Everything's more condensed. It has to be quicker, and you've got to deliver the ball on time. Your biggest worry, the ball gets tipped in the air, because if that happens, then it's fair game for the defense.
And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line.
Well, this defensive unit certainly picked a great time to make a stand. Back-to-back sacks, starting with first and goal. I have to believe that they'll continue to bring the pressure on third down. No coverage bust by the defense here. They did a nice job accounting for everybody, and that led to an incompletion.
Bullock's kick is good.
He is good.
And high fives for that one as that drive ends in 3.
Broncos 14.
So that one is his third of the game. Now, if you're wondering, that's only halfway to his career high, as he once had 6 field goals.
Brandon, 6? Let's hope we don't get that again, please. Can we see a few touchdowns here and there?
That'd be nice. And now let's look at David Johnson. He's been good. They've utilized him well, but they're losing here in the second quarter. What might they change offensively?
I think that what you try and do is expand how you get the ball to him a little bit. Get him out in open space, maybe swing the ball to him. What's that they used to call it in the West Coast offense, the long handoff? Yeah. Serve as your running play that way, as well as continue to feed him the football. Some of these runs now may pop bigger later in the game because of the effects of running it. Sometimes people, after a while, they don't want to tackle him anymore, or they get tired, or they get out of position, or he runs through tackles. Continue to feed him the ball. He's having that kind of game.
Yeah, might they get him the ball in some space in some different ways here. Open man, Taylor Gabriel. And he coughed it up and picked up by the Chargers.
Prescott's pass complete.
So the big gain through the air, but scratch it all off because he could not hang on to the football.
And you have to like what they did on defense here. They didn't give up on the play. Big yardage given up, but they still battled all the way to the end and helped force a turnover.
Tua Tagovailoa in the offense heading back out. He's played a pretty clean first half, a touchdown, no interceptions.
Frankly, that's what they expect out of him. They want to see the ball thrown and thrown well, and he's able to do that and put it in the end zone. They'd love to see more of that before this game finishes, but right now...
Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
And they will bottle him up behind the line, and now will they use a timeout? Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. And here now the punter Fox as he sends this one away. A good kick, 48 yards, 4 on the return.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Less than 30 seconds to go in the half. Pretty good starting field position, all things considered. You'd think they definitely have time to get in the field goal range.
Yes, and you get into the huddle or you come off the bench here and you've called multiple plays because you're going to say, this is how we're going to run them in order, guys. You don't have time for audibles. You don't have time to change anything. You're trying to get the ball in position to at least get 3. They've got a great shot to do it right here.
And he is out of bounds inside the 30. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
That's the score. Chargers 23, Broncos 17.
So the 3 points here, they're still down, but they put somewhat of a dent into that lead going into the break.
Anything helps when you're trying to chip away at a lead, but they do know that they're going to need a little bit better effort in the second half.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
1st and 10. at their own 29-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this situation.
Or go 4 verticals because why not?
Because you're feeling it, right? You're just feeling it.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Tua, the final shot before half. Going deep for Walker. It's caught at the 10. So we have reached halftime in what's a 6-point game at the break. As we send you on out to our studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Brandon, thank you very much. The NFL season going to be about 2/3 complete after this weekend, so lots to get to as we check out what's going on here in Week 11. Lastly, let's check on one final game for you. And you can see they are scoreless as they play the second quarter. Meanwhile, in our game, no shortage of offense as each team has been able to move the ball effectively. Will the defenses show up in the second half? To find out, we give it back to our commentators, Brandon Cotton and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. And with a marker down, he's up just past the 25-yard line, but I think they're going to be going backwards. Let's check the call. Yeah, this is going to put them back with a not great field position.
So they really got zero benefit at all, right? Sometimes you can absorb a penalty when you get a big return, then the penalty brings it back, but you still have great field position. As you pointed out, not in this case.
Penny, the ball carrier.
Miles Jack there to make the tackle.
Miles Jack. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8. At the
Tagovailoa on the throw on 2nd down here. And he finds Penny. And he's taken down. It's a gain of 3 from the 17 to the 20.
Complete to Rashad Penny.
In order for a screen pass to break big, a lot of things have to come together and be well executed. But all it takes is one small thing to go wrong and keep it from being a big game.
Dumps that off to Penny as running back. And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line.
A gain of 9 yards. First down, Chargers.
On play action, here's Tua. That one complete. He finds Shark. And all the way down to the 24-yard line.
Complete to DJ.
It's a big one there for the Chargers. 46 yards. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
It's a gain of 5.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down.
20-yard line.
Now he dumps this off over the middle. And he's able to break out of 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down.
A 3-yard pickup, and it's 3rd down.
Tua looking to throw on 3rd and 2. Got a man, it's complete. Williams. And he will have the first down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line.
1st and goal.
It's a first down, his 4th catch of the game after having 3 in the first half. They'll try and run forward with Penny. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
He's got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Chargers. DJ Chark with his second touchdown of the game, fourth of the year. And the Chargers find a way to stretch their lead. There was a lot of zip on that pass, and baseball might have called that a frozen rope.
I like it when you bring the diamond into the game. I'm going back to the gridiron. Had some heat on that bad boy. Sometimes you throw a touchdown pass, and sometimes
you throw, what, a touchdown strike?
There you go. That's my man, in concert.
No real hesitation from Anthony Lynn. They're going to go for two. From the gun, it's Tua. And this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by two more. And around the goal line, especially on two-point tries, sometimes the QB's best friend is that big target, the tight end.
I love how you described it because you know he's going to have some length and some catch radius as well as a big body to keep people away from the football.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line.
First and 10. At their own
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
And he'll be limited to a short gain up to about the 34-yard line. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
Brings up third.
Again, it's Fournette. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for the Broncos' first down.
I like the look that they just showed there. When you come out in a passing formation, spread things out a little bit, makes it really hard to cover the middle of the field, doesn't it? Because you've got to go out to the perimeter and cover those guys.
Yep, exactly. Got some good blocking, too. Helped him pick up the first.
Incomplete.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. On play action, Prescott. Letting one go deep for a noon. That's caught inside the 20. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. They give him a gain of 38.
Still all sorts of time left in this game, and you'd like to be able to say take it one play at a time. But the truth is, they're probably going to have to hit on a few big plays in the passing game to close this gap, and that's a good start right there.
I'm sure as a coach, when you throw the flag, you hold your breath, then you get the verification you were right, a sigh of relief.
Not only a sigh of relief, a little vindication as well, because every time you pull that red flag and throw it, you could be costing your team a timeout.
The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th.
It certainly feels like there are more stars at the tight end position than there were even 10 years ago. And I think it's become more of a glamour position because of the ways it can hurt a defense, and guys want to be involved. They can be in line, close to the line of scrimmage. They can split out like receivers. But hands, route running, speed, and some toughness to go across the middle, you put it all together, you got a heck of a tight end candidate.
That's complete to his receiver, Ayuk. A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Now Rashad Penny, and he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there.
Rashad Penny, the ball carrier.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
A 5-yard gain on the play.
Tagovailoa working out of the gun, and Walker with it over the middle. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Tua now on 1st down. Got a man over the middle. It's Williams.
Tunga Vailoa's pass.
And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
On 2nd down, Tua. And a quick throw here that's complete. And this is going to be another 1st down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos 39. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down.
And the Chargers first
So a
down.
1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 39-yard line. This pass finds its way to Williams. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
Chargers.
From the gun, a give to Penny. And he's taken down after a gain of 3 as they move it from the 22 to the 19.
Down at the 19-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up.
Again, it's Penny. And he'll get this one down to about the 17.
Penny, the ball carrier.
They're in a pretty good spot right now with a convincing lead. I think this is where they put on the boxing gloves, start to try and pound them into submission.
And the offensive line, they've controlled this game. I don't see why that trend would change now. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Walker. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7.
Walker.
They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Here's Tua. This will be caught just inside the 10. Showed off the toughness, but still corralled shy of the 5 at the 6. Not much there, only a yard.
It's a gain of
The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. They go back to the ground now with Penny. And that'll get him halfway there as he takes it from the 6 to the 3-yard line.
Lee on the tackle.
A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. Here's Penny. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles.
Touchdown.
Rashad Penny, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Chargers are going to add on to their lead. Able to punch it in on 3rd down makes it easier for those guys on the sideline. They didn't have a 4th down decision to make.
Yeah, could you feel the exhale? Because they were already thinking ahead, as all the good coaching staffs do. Anticipating what we have to make the call. They already had it lined up. Never even got to it.
Now Bullock to add the extra point.
After.
And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21 points. That one in the books as a 12-play drive. And it's finished off by a Rashad Penny touchdown run. Fielded in the end zone. And we see James. He will not return it, and they'll bring it out to the 25.
At their own 20.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They're down 3 touchdowns to this point, needing to put something together as they have it 1st and 10. He'll have a 1st down past the 40. And finally down at the 32-yard line. A big run by the big man, Fournette. 43 yards on the ground. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. The Bronco 1st down there, 12 yards on the play.
Broncos.
1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there, a jumbo package look. Welcome back now to Denver. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. Fournette, a 1st down carry. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. No gain on the play there, 2nd down.
No gain on the play.
They'll try to throw now. Prescott.
At the Chargers 20.
Eluding the pressure right. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and
3rd and short yardage. Prescott. And that is caught. Touchdown, Denver. Taylor Gabriel. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And And the Broncos cut into that lead. And he's a little bit on the shorter side as a receiver. Maybe sometimes for the defense, tough to find the little guys, right?
Yeah, sometimes they get lost in the traffic, but usually what it means is that rather than just winning with height or even speed, they use their quickness to find a way to get open.
Well, tall, short, wide, skinny, whatever. There it results in a touchdown. And the lead will be cut down to 14. That time, 75-yard drive, 5 plays. And it ends with a Denver touchdown.
Broncos 24.
Forbath to send it away now following the touchdown. This will make it into the end zone. And this will be a touchback, no return for Ayuk. Now Delaney Walker and the rest of his offense heading back out there for the drive. And look at the numbers. They have gotten him more involved. I guess the question now, Charles, defensively, how do you make him less involved?
That's always a key question, isn't it? Sometimes other guys are starting to play really well and you shift your attention to them. You got to make sure you got full focus on him because he's so good that if you don't, he finds a way to make plays. Always have 2 guys in his vicinity, usually trying to bump him off the line of scrimmage and get him out of his route.
And now the throw taken in by Chark. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. Came up a little short on the last pass play. They did get 9 yards out of it, leaving him with his 3rd and 1. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38.
Ball carrier.
Brandon, when a defense just simply can't get off the field on 3rd down, and we all know how important that down is for both sides of the ball, you often feel like you're just a step behind whatever they're doing offensively.
And one of the differences in this game, no doubt, 3rd down conversion, and that is going to be a story they'll talk about after this one.
No gain on the play.
Now it's Penny.
At the 38-yard line.
Call it a gain of 5 that time, and they'll be left with a 3rd and about 4.
Mario Addison on the stop. A 5-yard pickup on the play. And it's
Tua sets up to pass it. Tua hit, and the ball is out. It's picked up by the Broncos. And this is going to be brought back for a Denver touchdown. This defense, Charles, they needed some type of a spark to help get them back in this game. I think they just got their spark.
No doubt about it. You know, that's all they discussed. How can we get ourselves moving again? How can we get our team going? This definitely qualifies.
Forbath to add the extra point. Cut the lead down now to a touchdown. The scoop and score, always an exciting play in football, and we witnessed it there. Grabbing it off the ground and then rumbling it into the end zone for 6. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. This will make it into the end zone. And this will be a touchback, no return for Ayuk.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. And they'll work from the 29 on 2nd and 6.
Gain of 4. It's now
going to the air. Tagovailoa. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it. So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6.
Yards to go.
Throwing now is Tagovailoa. It got his man complete. And he's going to be ripped down by the face mask at the end of this, and that's going to add 15 more onto the end of this thing.
Man, why are we doing this?
Tack on 15 more for the face mask, and that becomes a huge play.
Big pass gets caught on you. You're doing everything possible to get him on the ground, and sometimes you end up grabbing the face mask.
After the penalty, it's Penny, and he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down. Tua wants to throw it on second down. Looking for Ayuk, and he's got him. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up third down.
To Brandon Ayuk. It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's third down.
Throwing is Tagovailoa on third down here. Leaves it for Penny. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
First and goal.
So not quite a first and goal. It's first and 10 from the 10. Tua now on first down. This will be caught at about the 6. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
It's vitally important to wrap him up immediately, because if you let that big guy get a head of steam up, boy, then you get real trouble trying to get him down.
But they're able to hold him to a short gain on first down. What a stand this would be if they can get the stop here. Third and goal. Tua to throw again. And that is incomplete.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
And Bullock will put this one through, and that will push the lead up to double digits now at 10.
Broncos 31.
A big one there. That gives them a little cushion and makes it a 2-score game.
Yeah, bled a little time off the clock, put some points on the board. It's not totally out of reach yet, but it has to feel pretty good to them right now, because as a defender, you go out on the field and say, guess what? You can put some points on the board, but that won't beat us.
Over first and 10. At their own
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And the complexion of this one has changed a fair amount. That last field goal made it a 2-score game, so they need to get points out of this drive relatively quickly. Gets this into the hands of N'Keal Harry. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards. First down, Prescott. Johnson with a completion over the middle. And he'll be brought down right on the 50. A gain of 3. 3 yards the gain there, second down.
Brings up second and 7 at the 50-yard
Prescott now from the 50. Dancing to his left. He's going to take off with it. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
That's good for a Denver Broncos.
So here's a first and 10 at the 38.
38-yard line.
Prescott from the gun. Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down.
Prescott sacked.
Geno Atkins in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. So after the sack, here's second and 14. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. And finding the tight end, Hooper. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
That's a gain of 8.
The Broncos on third down. They're at 50%, 4 for 8. This will be third and 6. And he's got a noon one. And he's able to pick up the first down here before he goes down at the 26. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. On first and 10, Prescott firing quickly here, and that's complete.
Prescott's pass.
A gain of 6 there on first.
It's a
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's second and 4.
19-yard line.
To the air again, Prescott. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Bronco football as we get your reset here. They've got a first and 10 as they search for a late score. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line.
Prescott on the keeper.
He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's second down. And he'll get this underneath to David Johnson. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4.
That's good.
6 yards on the pickup, and it leaves him with a 1st and goal. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete. Austin Hooper, Pro Bowler a year ago, the intended target, but it'll be 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal.
2nd down and goal. Prescott. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Blake Jarwin, his first touchdown on the year. And the Broncos draw a bit closer.
I'm not sure win-win is the proper term here, but it certainly felt like it. They got the touchdown they needed, but if I'm on the defensive side of the ball, okay, you got the touchdown, but it sure took you a long time.
Yeah, because offensively there, you're probably hoping for a 1 to 5 play drive. That one ate up a little more time than they were hoping.
You're exactly right, and if you have that 1 to 5 play drive, you actually build up momentum and even more hope. When they had to slog their way downfield, they got the touchdown, but it's almost like, yeah, you know, you
doesn't feel right.
Exactly.
And the lead is down to a field goal now. So that drive, 12 plays in length. And it culminates in a touchdown by the Broncos. So they got their touchdown, now down a field goal. Here comes the onside kick. And this will not work out. The Chargers able to recover. A tough one there. They certainly wanted that when they needed it, but they didn't absolutely have to get it. They still do have 3 timeouts.
You're exactly right. They had to attempt it. But even though they didn't get it, as you noted, with 3 timeouts, if they can get these stops on defense, all hope is not lost.
Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. From the 37, they work on 2nd and 6. Now they'll run it again with Penny. And he'll take this one down to the 36. Now the Broncos going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as it comes with 1:04 left to go in the game. To throw is Tua. Got a man. It's complete. Williams. Now the Broncos will use their 3rd and final timeout as it comes with exactly 1 minute to go in the football game. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. And they will take a knee here. Down to a knee goes Tua, and that should just about do it. Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So, for the Chargers, it's an important win in terms of staying in the postseason race as they move to 6-4. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to Buffalo to take on the Bills. Meanwhile, for Denver, they're going the wrong way as this will drop them to 3-7 now on the year. And they'll try to make amends next week as they host the New Orleans Saints. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.